Hello, hope you are doing good. So, in the last video, you used an implicit intent to call an activity in another app, and I mentioned that we are going to test it on a mobile device. So, here I am going to explain in this video how you can run your app on your Android based mobile phone. Now, there are a couple of steps to this. I'm using a OnePlus phone, a OnePlus Android device. So, the first thing is that on your Android device, go to the settings, okay, and the last option is like About Phone. You click on that, and then you go down and you see the build number thing, and you tap on this 7 times, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you will see that it has enabled the developer setting, the debug mode. When it does that, you'll see a developer option show up. Okay, and what we need to do is you need to enable Android debugging option in here. Okay, and it will give you a message, which is fine, and that's it. Now what we need to do is connect this to our laptop. Now, the thing is, if you are using Windows operating system, then you will have to do an extra step. You have to install a jar file and then you will be able to run the app on your mobile phone. But if you are Mac user, then you are all set. You don't need to do anything. Now, once I do that, okay, so I'm connected. Now, what I'll do is I'll run my app, and as you will see, I'll get an option to use, my OnePlus device, which is cool, right? So I click on OK, and what happens is you can also monitor the log messages on the studio. I mean, in the studio. So I'm waiting for the app to start, build and start, and then it'll run on the mobile device that I have. So let's give it a few seconds, and meanwhile I'll show you the logs. Okay, cool. So we have the app in here which you saw on the emulator last time. And now what happens, let me click on this. Okay, and this is cool, right? I get presented with a lot of options to choose the um, to choose how to send the message, which I mentioned, like, so since we are using an implicit intent. Okay, so you can go ahead and choose any. Right now it might not work. Maybe we'll give it a shot. But what you can do is like click on direct message or tweet or whatever. Um, let's select something here just to give it a shot. Okay, I'll use share with WhatsApp basically, and I click on just once option. So I get presented with a bunch of, and as you can see, I get, this is the hello message which appears here. So which is cool. um, okay, let me show you another time. So I click on this. Okay, I get presented a lot of options, and I can choose, say, Gmail account, and then it opens up the Gmail, the default message. Cool. So this is the way it works. Your app runs, and let me show you one quick thing. So once your app is installed, okay, so whatever your app is called, how do you, so once it's installed, the default launcher icon is this. Okay, it's Hello Android. You can check in your apps where all your apps are listed, and the way you can run it directly is like click on the launcher icon. So this is cool, right? So in the next video, what I'll show you is, so you saw that you get a list of options, and Android also gives you an option to choose if it will be the default option always. Like if I select Gmail, Android asks me if I want Gmail to be the default option next time. So that's not a very good thing. If someone selects default by mistake, then that will keep on be the default option always. So to avoid that, we use a choose there's a chooser method basically, which I'm going to show you in the next video. But for this, I hope you got an idea like how to run your app on the Android device. And if you have any questions or any doubts, feel free to leave me a message and I'll be happy to help you out. So until next time, see you. Take care.